Fantastic. So, welcome to the Gyro Mortar live stream. Hello. So, I have changed things up a little bit in my settings, so now build mode should be okay. Like, you know, less jittery, stuttery, frame drops, and all that stuff. So I'm flying around here, just going around in circles. Previously, it should have been, like, really jittery for you. I just want to make sure that everybody sees this crystal clear. And now I wait patiently for the 20-second stream delay to get my answer. Looking shiny. Oh goody, Gyro Mortar with insect legs should be fun. Yeah, so basically what I'm doing here is if I take this into practice mode, mildly jittery, quite clear, tiny bit jittery, but very smooth. Okay, so it should be more smooth than, you know, total frame drops. Don't spam, hello. I'm guessing it's okay. But yeah, so with the insect legs, it sort of forces the front of the bot to go down on an angle, and therefore, instead of going at, where is it, 10 degrees, I can now go to 17, 18 degrees in the negative. So basically, right in front of myself. The other cool thing about having insect legs is the super jump. Although the only bad thing is, one, stopping, and two, reversing. You kind of go all wonky if you're trying to go backwards. It could just be because the bot's a little bit too light, perhaps. But we shall see. Yeah, see, there we go. So what I was considering doing, now that I've kind of fixed build mode as far as streaming goes, maybe finish this bot off, unless you guys want to get right into the action. You will front flip and back flip a lot, get used to it. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. I'm building a kind of bot like that. That bot looks awesome. I wouldn't really say it's awesome. It's very functional. I'll have to pretty it up, but I don't know how well I can do that with these weird things sticking out the front. People want action, perhaps. People want me to build a plane. Are your donations set up yet? So how you can donate is just through the super chat, and I believe I set it up correctly. So the little box that shows up for chat, it should actually show your super chat there as well. I think YouTube also has a brand new setting where you can, like, it's basically what Twitch does. You can sort of subscribe to a YouTube gaming channel. I don't really know how it works. I haven't actually gone to my YouTube gaming page, but, yeah, I probably should check that out. Might be helpful. So people seem to like this bot, so I think I will shift it over into the main section. Well, I'm kind of running out of garage bays here. I might have to scrap something. Yeah, I'll put it right between the mechs and insects, because, I don't know, that makes sense. What else do we have? Wheels, rarities, mortars cannot fire above ground, right? Yeah, Red Soul, you have to be on the ground in order to actually fire the mortar. So I think what I will do is just sort of get right into the action. I do have the Vityas that I've modified. Originally I had Mega Plasma. I have a Gyro Mortar variant. The Vityas frame is more of an art bot than anything, so it's not that effective, but I did strap it onto the Monolith, which I kind of do want to test out. Y2 mortars, just for redundancy. I was trying to make that like a main mortar weapon, because right now the Gyro Mortar is pretty much, yeah, deathmatch. It's pretty much a secondary weapon only. You can't use it as a primary unless you want to have a really bad time. That goes with other things too, like I consider flak to be a secondary weapon. Don't bring that as your primary. What are you doing? I guess missiles to a certain extent, just because the lock-on time is very hard to utilize all the time. So you do want to bring something like lasers, where you can just sort of fire willy-nilly without having to actually get somebody out in the open. Proto-seekers? They shouldn't be a primary, but just due to the fact that they use... Or they shouldn't be a secondary, but just due to the fact that they use so much power, they kind of have to be a secondary. Soul Platoon. Not right now, as I usually do. I am just going solo for the first game. Raptark says, what's your opinion on encased mortars, Soul? Mortars inside of a box of cubes that you shoot yourself. Mark, if you didn't know, is actually getting rid of that. It's going to be a patch relatively soon to basically make any of the mortar shells that hit your own bot, or the disc shield module, or the base shield for whatever odd reason, become duds, so they just won't explode. As fun as they are, they're, at least from what I've play tested, they're honestly not very effective. You're probably better off going with Teslas, because it'll be a lot less CPU, because you don't have to spend it on encasing your robot. That's a pretty cool bot. You don't have to spend all of that CPU on encasing your robot with armor. And the other thing is something I've completely blanked on. But yeah, basically you are better off going with the ions or the Teslas. I mean, the AoE effect is cool and all, you can hit multiple people at once, but if you're running forward and trying to hit someone, you're not going to do that well. Because usually it ends up exploding like a couple feet in front of you, and if that was the case, then you're better off just going with... No, let me back up! Ugh. And you're better off going with the ion, because it's got more range. The joys of trying to fight and have a proper conversation. The AoE effect is too cartoony. Not really. I mean, how else are they going to change it up so it's not plasma? So you have to make it look like some other weapon. If it's just a really big plasma explosion, then people would get confused. It's like, oh, they've got plasma. Oh, wait a second, no, that's actually pretty big. Maybe it's the mortar? Yeah, no, it's the mortar. Instead of just being like, oh, yellow explosion, it's the mortar. I don't know. But overall, I would say the mortar is a very high skill cap weapon. I'm still not used to playing it. I mean, using it traditionally, it's very high skill cap. But if you want to build some sort of weird, funky bot that's tilted, then you again, stop it. Please. I just want to back up. If that's the case, then it's probably a lot easier to use, and that's kind of why I want to, at some point in the stream, finish up that tilted bot. Even the Mega Mech legs are not faring too well against these mortars. There we go. Are you on the other side, dear sir? I think you might be. Yeah, that was a waste of power. But hey, at least you're not using an insane amount of power to fire this thing, which is really nice. I appreciate that, because You do kind of have to fire off a few shots to try and figure out where the arc is. Yeah, it's very tough to use sometimes. By sometimes, I mean most of the time. That's just due to the fact that, you know, you've got the weird firing angle on this thing. It's unlike any of the other weapons. I have actually yet to see somebody hit an aircraft with the Gyro Mortar. But I doubt that will ever happen. Well, I mean, I'm sure it will happen, it's just not going to be that common. It's even slower firing, or projectile speed is what I'm getting at, than the regular plasma. Ooh, that was a beefy hit. Let's see if I can't finish you guys off. Yeah, you do have to keep your distance, though, which is very odd. With any weapon, you always want to get as close as possible. But with the Gyro Mortar, it's the total opposite. You want to keep your distance, sort of. Insect legs are very good with the mortar if you build a tanky bot. Huh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I've got a fairly tanky bot. It's just packed with a lot of electroplates, so I might have to modify that. Insect, of course. I might have to modify that insect to get it to play a little better with the mortar. Assuming I actually want to use the mortar. I don't know. Because I think having a tilted bot is going to be the way to use these mortars most effectively. Which frankly is a little unfortunate, just because you kind of have to build this weird utility bot instead of making something that looks pretty. I mean, not even full art bot pretty, I'm just like, you know, the regular bots I have. It's gonna be hard to build a tilted bot that looks at least somewhat nice. If it's a big clunky aircraft, then yes. I don't know about that. It's still kinda iffy for me. Oh, back up, dude. Come on. There we go. That's more like it. I guess that is a good point. Using it on mechs, since they're the slowest movement speed, it's the hardest to keep your distance from the enemy. I have thought about putting it on a sprinter, but I don't know, we'll see. Alright, can I do it? Nah. Just better to actually go ahead and try and kill it normally. Is there a stream voice chat? Yes, there are plenty of voice chat channels within Soul Squad. But I'm not using any of them right now. Hits. Nope. No, I can't. And I think he is dead. Yep. Okay. Oh, so close. Come on. There we go. I think I got the hover, or somebody else got the hover. Either way, hover's gone. That's what I like. I think everyone on their team has a mortar except for that flyer. Wouldn't doubt it. I mean, it's the new weapon. Everyone wants to test it. Yeah, at this point, it's just easier just to go with the lasers. There we go. Nice. And mortar, very nice. And Charizard is out of commission. Fantabulous. Also, for some odd reason, we have not gained a boost. So, we're down a player without a boost. Lovely. Awesome Soul, thanks for that also. P.S. I'll be home soon, so I'll ask again. Something like that. I don't know. I ran into a bomb. Kinda need to pay attention. Sorry. Can't hit the bridge. No. Ah, almost hit the flyer. Damn. I wonder if that bug still exists with cosmetics and insane damage, where you just become a cosmetic and are invincible. I don't know if Free Jam actually saw that. Maybe I should point it out to them. If you missed the last stream, just, I don't know, go back and watch it. It was a pretty funny moment. Okay, what else do we have? I hope the mortar gets a projectile speed buff and has 1 to 2 second arming time. They're basically just going to make it so if it hits your bot, it won't detonate, and if it hits a shield of any kind, it won't detonate. That's kind of what they're doing as far as like an arming time goes. Can't get him. Yeah, the mortar desperately needs a range buff. It's ridiculous. It's not a mortar, it's a grenade launcher at this point. Like, it's too... I don't know. The range is just too short. So what I would recommend, honestly, is like some sort of right-click functionality where it sort of has 5 different modes. Like super short, short, medium, long, and extra long range modes. And you can sort of cycle through them. And that's basically like the launch power, kind of. Though I do quite like the fact that it has a range finder on this thing. Although, I mean, it's got the oh, geez, that glitch is still fun. It's got like the percentage numbers, but what they could also do is have like a little holographic thing tell you where you're going to be aiming. So close. So close. Ah, damn. Well played, though. So yeah, like a little holographic line that would come out of your mortar, but only you could see it. I don't know if that would be taxing on the system, but I think it is very necessary, because this thing is a pain in the ass to actually aim properly. Can you walk us through the process of building a mech? I'm not very good. Yeah, I guess I could try that. Not sure how people would enjoy that, though. Because I do want to actually finish off that mech at some point during the live stream. So hopefully I can get around to there. If people want it. I mean, most people seem to want custom games. I probably should wait and get healed. Damn. It is kind of interesting, actually. It basically looks like they have an ion on their back if you're not paying attention enough, just because of how the, I guess the front of the weapon looks. I don't... They probably could have done something differently there. Just get quickly topped up. I mean, I was close enough, so I figured I'd do it. Holy crud, just joined the stream. Awesome Soul, is that you on screen? Yes, that is me. I don't know why it wouldn't be me. I mean, I'm the one talking, so it would be kind of weird if there was like someone else on screen and then I was talking for them. Okay, can I finish you off? Are those propellers or are those... Huh. Everybody is firing the mortars at him. Jeez. Okay, there we go. That was weird though. I think those are actually propellers and not rotors. Oh jeez, down to a single leg. Ugh. I made a cruiser with 58% damage mortar. That would be really effective. This thing probably has quite a bit of mortar power as well. Yeah, this is one of them encased mortars. Beefy as hell, but again, most of your CPU is going into blocks, so your damage ain't gonna be that high. And you've also sacrificed all of your range as well. So honestly, I'd say it's more of a gimmick than an actual thing that needs to be worried about. I don't even think FreeJam needs to waste their time trying to patch it out, but hey, if they think it's that big of a problem, then go ahead. Where am I being fired from? Back here? Maybe? Yes. Oh, it's Eevee. How have I not seen this thing yet? And dead. And I'm gonna be dead soon if I don't get the heck out of here. Mortar's gone. Get railed. I think this is the end for me. Lovely. Huh. I don't know if you guys saw that, but Grim just fired a mortar shell into that flyer and it didn't explode. Awesome Soul, can I get in later? Possibly, yeah, if I find your name once I'm going through all of the lists. How long is the stream going to be? Probably another hour, maybe longer. Who knows? It's kind of just how I feel. We'll see. Oh, I see you back there. Haha. Or not. Ah, could have. Yeah, I don't know how about the. I don't know how I feel about the mortar, to be quite frank. Not sure I like it. It's fun, but it's just not dishing out enough consistent damage. Where'd you go? Oh, up there. Maybe if I tilt it, I'll enjoy it more. Who knows? Hey guys, fire mortars off the wings of the Vanguard into the enemy team. Damn, it's a tiny bot. How long have you been streaming? I just got home from school. Probably, let me see. No, I've been going for about half an hour, I'd say, at this point. 20 minutes, half an hour.
Protonium imbalance detected. A protonium eruption will occur in 30 seconds.
I can't find the clan. The clan is set to private, or invite only, basically. That's the Robocraft clan, not the Discord. Discord is open to everyone. Just making sure everyone knows that there is a difference between the Soul Squad Discord and the Soul Squad in-game clan. Oh, I hit something. Wow. That's a first. go, and... Jeez, you thought it was hard to hit flyers with plasma. But, yeah, no, mortar is even more difficult. Yikes. That needs to be an achievement. Hit something flying with a mortar. There you go. Free gem, get on it. That would be actually pretty damn challenging. I'd be totally up for that, actually. No, and they're gone. A whole 3% off of that. Oh well. So we'll make a party and play with subs. That's basically what I'm doing right now. I'm in a custom game with everyone from the chat. Or at least some people from the chat, anyway. Oh, you again. Yeah, see, it's just a total gimmick build. Like, you've cracked it open, and now its whole purpose, you know, creating the AoE effect, doesn't work at all, because there's a hole where you can shoot out of now. I don't know. Did you upload the bot? No, I have actually yet to upload this. Actually, I might have a really old version of it, but this version is new, obviously, because the mortar is brand new. Oh, hello. And I am done for. Ripped me. Killed by one of the promo mechs. Actually, it's fairly close to the promo mechs, except the promo mech they had was actually the mini ions? Pretty sure? Yeah, no, it was the mini ions. Yeah, Nuclear, if you keep using that red emoji thing, I'm just gonna ignore you. Kez, can you invite me? Yeah, just make sure you put your username when I'm actually looking for invites, because I got a lot of people watching, and it's hard to remember everyone who wants to get in. Are we? No, we're still down by 1. Okay. It was weird, though. I don't know why the game hasn't given us the boost. Like, we're down a player, but didn't get the boost. I don't know why. Robocraft is weird sometimes. Or maybe in the update, it doesn't actually show the boost visually anymore. I don't know why. If that's the case, that'd be very odd. Very nice. Yeah, this thing's a bit too beefy. Honestly, I think trying to strip out the mortar from the inside with lasers is more effective at taking this thing out. And... almost. Come on. There we go. Yeah, now they got it. Oh well, good game.
The enemy's annihilator is fully charged. Prepare for impact in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, jeez.
Defeat.
Good game, everyone. A bit unfortunate that we're down a player. Yeah, it's kind of where I felt like I would be. Ugh. So, while I wait, I guess I can go and build you. Kamikaze Gyro Mortar, anyone? Everyone to leave the match. Don't just leave the match, because there's no real way to leave without closing your game. And then I would have to invite everyone back, and that's no fun. Can I... Okay, I can do that. Actually. There, and there. Minute 30, okay. So not that much longer. So for those wondering why I have 2 gyros on this thing, it's because I can tilt this forward and use them as a primary weapon. Or, well, that's the hope, anyway. Although it is looking rather ugly, for a lack of a better word. So I'm going to have to come up with some way of prettying it up, but I don't know how. Soul, can you invite me when space is free? Yeah, just stick around. I'll try and get you if I can. It's just there's a lot of people trying to do the exact same thing. So it's nearly impossible for me to remember everyone. Sorry, but just being honest. Remember the creepy crab thing? Maybe that could do ya? Creepy crab thing. I think I know what you're talking about. I remember the crane you made with the insect leg on the back, and it would just like go crazy as soon as you crouched. Let's... Do I want... No, let's do that there, because I probably should... Oh, but that's going to be so ugly. Ugh, I don't know. This thing is something else. I'll give it that. Alright, let's do this, and... Oh, looks like everyone's finally getting out. Slowly but surely. There we are. Put that like so, I guess? I don't know. I could do that. And then have like the cockpit here, I guess. They're done. Yeah, they're done for the most part, but some of them still haven't filtered out. I don't know why. Just loading, I assume. Yeah, maybe you're right. They are just loading. How did we get in the match without you? It's just a bug. Basically, somebody unqueued from the other team. So I saw that and I was like, oh, well, let's back out of the queue. But everyone was queued. So I backed out to get someone else in. And then the game was like, I'm not going to do that. Let's put everyone else in, except for you. Okay, there we go. Lommel, Big Flak, Big Rail. Oh boy. Now, that's the one bad thing about streaming. You bring a bot, and then everyone knows exactly what you're taking, and then they're like, I'm gonna bring the perfect counter to Awesome Soul's bot. Hey Awesome Soul, how are you doing? I am doing rather well. Oh yeah, by the way, right now, can everybody see me properly? Like, you know, waving my hands and stuff, it's not frozen at all? Because previously, with the other setting I was using for OBS, it would just freeze. So, let me know. That would be greatly appreciated. Nano, we're waiting on... no, that's the only one. I tried to save you multiple times. I love your bots. Can you add me if there is a spot? Yep, when I am looking for names, just simply type your name in and I will try my hardest to get you in. I mean, there's so many names scrolling by, it's very difficult, but I'll try. No, I'm not gonna go there. I'll provide support for this area over here. Missed almost all of those shots.
The enemy has
Lovely. Oh well. Alright, so that spot's good. Why is nobody taking near point? Come on. There we go. That was a little bit weird. That doesn't happen too often. Like, early game, they come and take your point first. But hey, it's a custom game. I don't know, people are kind of just trying crazy strategies, I guess. I've also kind of considered upscaling the lasers on this spot. I don't know, they're just not packing as much of a punch as I would like. It's obviously meant as a backup, but it might actually be more effective to go with something bigger. Because the whole purpose of this was to sort of save power for plasma. But if you're trying to kill something that you can't hit with plasma anyway, is there really a point? Come on. Give me the plasma. Or not. I'll just stick with lasers. And dead. Oh well. I tried. I like that Thomas the Tank Engine color scheme that guy had.
The point nearest to your base is under attack.
That's a very interesting bot. Is that based off of a real plane? Kind of think it would be. AC-130 maybe? It keeps freezing and unfreezing. Huh. Odd. Is everyone else having that same problem, or is it just that one person? See if we can't get this guy off the wall here. Very nice, appreciate that. Don't appreciate that though. Ugh. I mean, I'm not really dishing out that much damage, so I can just do a quick healing run and get back. Just the one person, fine for me. No, I'm good. Nope. Okay, I guess it was just that one person then.
The enemy has captured the middle point.
Noah. Oh yeah, like Noah's at 1% health. Okay, that's not a good thing. I am going to VTOL down here and capture this point. Because they need all the help they can get. We have all of our people. Yeah, we do. Okay. For a second, we're missing some. Nice. I don't think they managed to capture anything from our base, so that's good. You again. Not a fan of that flak, though. If people could take that out, that would be greatly appreciated. Flying mechs are totally awesome. I have yet to play a flying mech. I don't know. They kind of seem a little pointless, because you're either going to be flying, or you're either going to be a mech. It's not like... it feels a lot different than an insect flyer, because, you know, you can quickly hop between the two modes. I mean, no, I'm obviously referring to insect copters, I guess? Those are a lot more common than insect flyers, I feel. But then again, I guess you could go with a copter mech as well. So, I don't know. I guess I just need to play around with it more. This feels like a weird combo to me, even though insect flyers don't seem like a weird combo for me. I guess I've been using those a lot longer. That was like one of the earlier bot designs I kind of went with. Yes. 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 Lovely. That's what I like to see. My nemesis has been defeated. Of course, though, they'll be back soon enough.
The point nearest to your base is under attack.
Don't think we have the flak nearby. I should be okay. Trying to escape in there, huh? Yeah. Eat some plasma. And dead. Very nice. Yeah. Not a bad idea, actually. Let's go for this. I think my team has the right idea. Those have been in the meta before with insect flyers. Yeah, insect flyers... Insect flyer meta was a long time ago. Even then, I'm not sure they were that effective. Get plasma here. Not sure I like this, so I'm gonna back up. And I've got the flak on me. I need to get the heck out of here pronto. Let's hobble back to the base here. I can still fly decently well, so that's good. Sadly, cannot play while I watch the match. Phone broke. Oh, that sucks. What happened? Did the screen break? That happened to Hart, like, a while back. For whatever reason, she just, like, I think she hit it on the side of my car when she was getting into it, and it just, like, exploded, basically. It was really weird. Like, it didn't seem like it should have chipped at all, but this thing, like, completely shattered the whole screen. Has that happened to anyone else? Or is that just a weird occurrence? A total fault in the design of the phone, maybe? I don't know. Another problem with flyers. Or, you know, I guess flyers in general. I was gonna say, you know, flying mechs, but, you know, it's very hard to actually capture a point. Because when you're moving at high speeds, you can't really VTOL down, if at all. Should I chase this thing? There is flak over there, so I am turning the hell around. Noob's trying to kill me with the mortar. Ain't that cute. Under the bridge, though. Take you out. I don't think... Okay. Rail up there. Do I want to... Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. I can tank these hits, but I can't take that. No, never mind. Never mind. You are a friendly. I just saw ions coming at me. I'm like, oh god. You know, that is the appropriate response to ions running towards you at full speed. Although, ideally it would help if you actually pay attention to whose team they're on. Generally, that helps. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, noob, basically it is impossible to actually hit anybody while they're flying. I have only seen it happen once, and it occurred, rather, in what appeared to be a glitch. Like, the canister hit the flyer, and it did not explode. Pretty sure it's meant to explode, it just didn't explode. Speaking of glitches, the yellow explosion texture from the mortar explosion actually completely removes the robot's explosion. So if you kill somebody in a mortar blast and they die, they won't actually have the animation play for the bot dying explosion. Like that explosion there. That won't play. And it's very odd. Oh god, I am low on wings, can't VTOL, can barely fly. I think this might be the end of me. Maybe I can get lucky here. Come on. Come on. Heal up. Oh. Yes. Lovely. That's what I like to see. My phone fell in the corridor of my house. Every electronic that fell in it broke. Only 2 survived, my old phone and my laptop. Oh geez. It's like multiple things fell here. Oh. I don't really need to get the 1% there. That sucks though. Hello, noob. Oh, you're actually decently tanky for something so low CPU. What? Nah. I guess the tank tracks do have the built-in health boost, so I guess that makes sense. That's fine. That's captured. We might get this. No, wait, I remember why the round story was somewhere. I dropped my phone 42 times and before and it never cracked, but it broke when I was making ramen. Oh, well that sucks. See, that's probably what I was kind of thinking as far as Heart's phone problem. She's dropped it a few times. Nothing ever happened to it. Can I get the kill? Nope. No, I cannot. But yeah, basically, the more you drop it, the more little micro fractures appear in it. And then eventually, it just gets a weird heat difference, like extreme heat changes, or it just taps something lightly, and then you tap something lightly on the right angle, and then it explodes.
You have captured the point furthest from your base.
Butter Sword 2. Hello, good sir. I love your videos. Hello to you as well. I, too, enjoy my videos. You are the flak bot. I wish I could do more, but I think that point is going to be lost because I am not sticking around. Although at this point, I don't really have a choice. I am kind of messed up here. And propellers don't fail me now. Well, I tried.
The enemy has captured the point furthest from your base.
It cracked on false wood. Well, I mean, it's still a hard surface. I slept through my birthday once, and Christmas, and gym class. Yeah. Perhaps a change in your sleep schedule might be a good idea. Because that is rather unfortunate. Oh, jeez, it's neck and neck. We need to get this midpoint. Do I dare? Oh, hello. I was gonna land, and then you popped into existence. Or maybe you were there the whole time. I don't know. Probably should be taken to the skies, though. And heal me up. Very nice. Can't turn for whatever odd reason. That's okay. And okay, you were not getting away from me this time. I'm not a fan of that Lommel. There we go.
The enemy's annihilator.
Oh, that was close.
Prepare for impact in
Good game.
2, 1.
Oh, Richard F. Hello. The legend himself appears. I've not seen you in a while. How's it going? Oof. Not 2 and 2. Well, that's unfortunate, but oh well. That's okay though.
Your fusion shield is now active. Capture the points together.
I love the song in the solo. Yeah, I still have the music turned off. That's really for like recording purposes. I guess I could put the music back on. I don't know. This is my 4th stream with you, awesome. Sweet. How many streams have I done, actually? I did the streams on my stream schedule, I mean. I've done 4? Yeah, I think I have done 4, actually. Yeah. So you've seen all of them. Off to a moderately acceptable start. And zap, 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 zap. Or I could just walk over him. That works too. Cool. Ugh. Oh well. How much longer will this stream go on for? That is a good question. Probably 2 more matches, I'd say, and then we can call it a wrap. So I probably should be using the mortar a bit more. This is the mortar live stream, after all. Wow, this map is so nostalgic. Yeah, I'm really glad they actually brought it back as an option. But as I say in pretty much every live stream at this point, give us more maps. All of the maps that were ever in the game, add them. Please, give me.
Dominating. Your annihilator is charging.
Dominating. That's not fun. You don't see me. Nice.
The middle point is under attack.
Yeah, he's on the run. I was gonna try and EMP him, but oh well. And I tripped and fell. And I'm back up. Life alert. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Oh, rip. Oh, that was a waste. Hello. Awesome Soul Draco here. Hello, Draco. How are you? I only had 2 legendaries, Mega Laser, and the radar module thing. I scrapped like all my wheels and crafted the gyro. Now I'm very, very happy. Oh, well, glad you're enjoying the Gyro Mortar more than I am.
This from your base is under attack. Your annihilator has charged to 50%.
I don't see anyone. I guess this one's safe for now, at least.
The point furthest from your base is under attack.
Oh, they almost had it. Come on, guys. I believe in you. Get a point. Please. I don't want this map to end. And stripped off all of my guns. Lovely. Or rather, all my Teslas anyway. But those are kind of the important things. Fairly unfortunate though, because the mortar explosion seems to go for my Teslas, and I don't know why. I guess they're sticking out first? Or furthest, so they would be the first thing to get hit. I don't know. I enjoy the mortar when I'm landing hits. Yeah, no, I quite enjoy the mortar when I'm actually hitting stuff. When I'm not hitting stuff, not fun. Yeah, I think it needs some sort of range holographic marker thing. It's the second time I could have used the blink to escape, but I didn't. Oh well. The only thing I dislike is the range. Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of the range either. Because, you know, when you think of a mortar, you think something like, you know, long-range artillery. But this is like a little tiny, dinky grenade launcher. Oh well. See if I can't get an EMP off. Jeez. Accuracy on that flying rail is crazy.
You successfully defended the Protonite core.
Core defended, huh? Awesome Soul, what's your favorite weapon? Probably plasma. I don't really have a favorite weapon, but I guess I do tend to use the plasma a bit more. No, yeah, I guess so. So yeah, I'd go with plasma. Everything else likes to home in on Tesla just because of the low health and high surface area. Yeah, they are in desperate need of a health buff.
Annihilator fully charged.
And the map, or the match rather, is over. Kind of unfortunate, but what can you do?
Victory. Shield is now active. Capture the points to gather energy.
Yeah, it might be best if I go near, everyone else goes to middle.
The battle for Ophusius Valley has begun.
Because I am fairly slow, so I can go over there if I need to provide backup. That is a Tesla torpedo. I have not seen one of those in a long time. You are that missile bot. I think I remember you, unless it's the same robot, just different player. It's mortar time, possibly. Ooh, that did a rather large chunk of damage. Oh, yeah. It's not worth it. Let's just go for the lasers. Yeah, I thought maybe I could get lucky and go for the direct hit while they're in the air, but nah, I don't think so. Yeah, I think one of the problems is I'm using the mortar too much. I'm using it as a primary when I shouldn't. I should use the lasers primarily, and if I see an opening to use the mortar, then use it. Thomas, the stream delay should be around 20 seconds, I believe. Although somebody was saying it was 26 seconds. But we'll see. That is one of the reasons why I have that on screen as well, so people can actually see when they've posted the message and when it actually appears. There we go. Okay, having a bit more luck with the mortar this time around. For whatever odd reason. Why don't you have hovers in your bot? I actually do have hovers. It's just they were taken out. I think. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they were taken out. That's why you didn't see them when it got opened up last time. See if I can't arc this over top. Oh! I got a hit! Would you look at that? No, it's not really working out. Oh well.
The point nearest to your base is
Oh, an old meme. Lovely. Trying to go for the skill shot, but it's not worth it. Let's just go for the lasers. Nice. And yeah, see, you can see them now. Got the hovers inside. 2% health. No! Ah, so close. And of course they taunt. I mean, good on you though. I got 11-second stream delay. Huh. Not the best build then. It's not the best field since you can cover. Let's get shut off. I don't know. I've had pretty good luck with this build. Like, losing the hovers like that was very rare. Like, that's ridiculous. Even at the optimal firing angle, for maximum range, I could not get from this bridge to that point. Yeah, Free Jam definitely needs to buff the range on this thing. Yeah, if you got a mortar around you, don't land. Especially as a flyer. We're gonna need to grab a point. Yeah, say goodbye to all of our crystal juice. Oh well. There we are. Beauty. And dead. I was just about to say the range of the mortars. Yeah, no, that's been a consistent theme throughout this whole live stream. The mortar range is far too low. Everybody seems to agree on that. Alright guys, we gotta get this core. I use priority number 1. Oh! Scored a direct hit. That's what I like to see. Mind you though, they were pretty darn close. Yeah, nobody's going for that, and I was stopped by their whole team, so I don't think we're gonna get the core this time. Oh well. I think we do have another option, or a chance rather, to get it. With 2 seconds and half health, yeah, there was no way.
The enemy's annihilator has charged to 50%. The point nearest to your base is.
I think the mortar range balances out its massive damage. No, I would say the weird firing angle balances out its massive damage. Because no other weapon in the game has a firing angle like this. And dead.
The point nearest to your base is under attack.
Wow, Awesome Soul, first time seeing your face, and you look like the Tony Stark of Robocraft. Funny you should say that. That was like a meme people were throwing around on the very first stream I did. Not the very first stream, but the very first YouTube stream. And basically on Discord, people were photoshopping my face onto Iron Man. And then my girlfriend, Lovely Heart, decided to take that picture and now use it as my contact picture on my phone. Or on her phone, rather. So congratulations, Discord. You brought a meme into real life. And dead. And give me the points. Actually, no, you need to die. I will definitely try and blow you away, because I don't want an ion to the face. There we go. Yeah, if you can land those mortar hits, they are very, very, very destructive against a sprinter bot. Excuse me? I don't appreciate that, good sir. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I made my third account a year ago and didn't use it, but when I log in, I got early access reward and got 2 gyros. Not lying. Huh. Interesting. By the way, I love watching your videos.
Under attack.
Thank you. Thank you all for the continued support.
You have captured the middle point.
Seriously though, it does mean quite a lot that I have this huge, well not huge, but pretty good subscriber base for a fairly niche game.
This is under attack.
So yeah, thank you all for tuning in and sticking with me over the years. I'm gonna get Ion from behind, so that's okay. As long as I got that kill, it's not too bad. They should also change the way how the mortar hit, like whenever the crosshair touches. Is the mortar going to land? Yeah, oh, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, basically, that's how I figured it would work, honestly, during the lead up to the whole Gyro Mortar thing. I figured that where your cursor was aiming, the Gyro Mortar would automatically try and adjust its arc to hit that point. But you have to manually aim it, which is very annoying, because if you're trying to arc it over something, well, I don't know, because then, I guess, if you are trying to arc it over something, then you couldn't really do it with that kind of mode. You would have to do it with this mode, but it is very hard to do. I think, like I've said throughout the whole stream, the best option is just to have like a little holographic display to tell you where your projectile is going to land. That would make the mortar a whole lot easier to use. Alright people, we need to get that crystal core. If we don't, we are done for. Base shield's down. Yeah, this is the end for us. Oh well. At least I've gotten a lot better with the gyro. That's a good question, actually. What, if this is the gyro, what are they going to call the smaller version of the gyro? Is it the gyro grenade launcher or the spiral mortar? I don't know. And rip us. Oh well. I just like the yellow red explosion animation, seems too cartoony. I mean, it's Robocraft, everything is kind of cartoony. Like, it's not like cutting edge graphics, it's all very stylized. Yes, that's the best way to do the mortar. Yeah, I agree. Gromek used a suicide mortar bot. Yeah, but that's not going to last much longer. Like, even before he put that video up, Mark was saying that he's going to patch that out in an upcoming, well, patch. So, don't get too used to that. Has he built yet? No, I have not built yet. So that is my cue to switch over to build mode. Because I did say that I was going to build, and I kind of put it off. So let's go ahead and do that now. Try and make this somewhat beefy, but it's, I don't know, it's going to end up looking more utility than, or utilitarian than like actually good, I guess. I don't know. I want it to look good, but I don't know how I can make a weird insect mech hybrid mortar thing look good. We'll see how it goes, though. I might be able to pull something off. Let's actually do this, then that, and then, then that maybe? I'll have the glass like that. And like so. Makes for a decent cockpit, I guess. Let's grab you. And that. Okay, if I'm gonna do that, then I will go ahead and slap that back like so. But keep that sort of mohawk thing. I guess that kind of works. Woo Gaming, yes, I did notice you. Thanks for the reminder, by the way. You have great imagination. You always pull something off. Thank you. I need all the imagination I can get for this thing, though. Let's bring that down. Yeah, like that, and then like that, and just stretch that out like so. There we are. Not sure how I'm going to get underneath. Maybe just keep it like this? Or... yeah, let's go there. Bring this out a bit. Yeah, that works. Okay, so from there, take that? Or do I even need that? No, I could probably bring this in slightly. And then go up like that. I would recommend having a far-range weapon. What I was thinking about, and what somebody suggested earlier, is to have flak on the sides. Because this is ground only, and flak is air only. So that kind of covers all the bases. Though it might be difficult to hit. Yeah, it might be difficult to hit fast-moving bots with the mortar. So maybe I do need rail or lasers. Yeah, no, that's a good point. What do you guys think I should have? Do you want the flak, or do you want... it looks really odd. I don't think I like that. Do you want the flak, or do you want something else? That's a little better. There we go. That's much better. Flak? Somebody says EMP. That's interesting. I don't know how I could get the EMP to work that effectively. It leans forwards anyways. Yeah, that's the point. So the mortar is now the main weapon because it can lean forward. Rails, no flak. That's what I say. Add plasma. Heavy weapons. Add tank tracks. I'm not gonna add tank tracks, sorry. Flak. Yeah, it seems to be between flak and rail. So I can add that, then I'll add this and that. And then that's going to curve around, I guess. I guess that kind of works. I don't know. We'll see. I might come back and do a second pass. That's kind of what I do sometimes. I'm like, good enough. And then I just leave it and come back to it when I got different ideas. Just add skis. Sounds like a perfect idea. Not quite sure what could go wrong there. Does that line up? Not really. Or there and there. Let's try that. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I can live with that. A little funky, but that's all right. Thing is, though, I'm gonna have to stick this out. Quit spamming flak. Flak. It's fine if you like spam flak in one message, but if you're spamming multiple messages, then I don't know. Cease. Oh yeah, no, they are spamming. If you could, please lay off on the spam. That would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, still decently low CPU, so I guess I will add the flak. Actually, no, I will add it a bit lower. Maybe, just maybe, I can luck out, and perfect. Awesome. Okay. This thing is hella ugly. But it go... Yeah, ugh, gross. I feel ashamed of building this thing. But it's for utility. It's for a purpose. Gotta remind myself that. I always build for looks. I don't know. It's interesting to change it up, I guess. Gotta try building for a different purpose every now and then. There we go. Yeah, I can sort of add like little rotator arms here. That would kind of improve the design slightly. Yeah, it's not bad, actually. It looks awful. You should try just one mortar on the top. Yeah, I definitely agree. But as I was saying, the mortar is the main weapon, and it doesn't have that much health. And ideally, I would like to get near to somebody. Because, you know, it angles down, so you can actually fight close combat. Yeah, let's do this. And a little bit of that. And a little bit of this. Adding these in, sure, why not? Or could do that. Yeah, that works too. Let's go with that. Gets me the same health boost regardless. Put this like so, and then that goes there. Very nice. But yes, I definitely do agree this thing is hideously revolting. So, I don't know. We'll see. And I can't do what I wanted. Oh well. At least I can have the top bit sticking out. Yes, I agree. Perfect. The lobster. Thank you, James. That is probably the greatest name I've ever heard. Or one of the greatest names. Let's add the signature Awesome Soul venting up between those two. Now I gotta do the back. I gotta somehow make this look good. Ugh. Yikes. Bro, that bot looks sick. It certainly looks sick. Very deformed. Just call it the puker. Yeah, it'll make people puke when they look at it. I guess just fill it in with some more cubes. Why the hell not? Yeah, if anybody has an idea of how to finish the back, let me know. I kind of have a general idea, but, you know, getting feedback from the chat is always nice, too. Yeah, that works. And... well, that works. Love the flak, adds a nice touch. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to hopefully be a very effective bot. At least that's my hope. It's very short, though. It's like very compressed. Somebody took a hammer and basically squashed a mech. Oh well. Mega Rail Tail. I'm kind of running out of CPU at this point, and I would like at least some damage boost. But we will see. I might do it, I might not. There and there. Okay, that works. So I'm going to try and kind of bring this in, sort of. These are like little stands, I guess. There and there. And then that and that. So they're like little back holder things, I guess. Is that too much, or... eh. Yeah, no, that works, actually. And then... oh, there we go. And like so. Not bad. Actually, that's... huh. That's acceptable. Add a little jetpack. It's probably too heavy at this point. Yeah, 15,000 kilograms is way too heavy for any thrusters to take this thing off. Once I actually take this into test mode, you'll see that this thing jumps incredibly high, so it doesn't need a jetpack. Give it stubby little tail. Yeah, I think I will do that, actually. Make it like a little weird gremlin thing. I haven't actually put a tail on any of my bots, come to think of it. So this will be a first. I think it needs something under there, but I'm not sure what. Make it look like a lobster? Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit too hard. I'm gonna have to make this full insect and then... ugh. I mean, if you could mount the mortars forward, like, you know, claws, the way people do with ions, then maybe I could make a lobster bot, but I don't know. Color it red and orange. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Red for sure, because that's a fairly common lobster color. Let's try that. And how am I going to do this tail? Okay, let's get a basic framework for the tail going here. Have it curve out like that, and up like so, and then out like that. Okay. Fairly stubby tail, I think. There we go. Okay. So there's the derpy little tail. Start from the top and turn down. You think mortars get an energy downgrade in the future? I don't think so. Their energy usage is fine just because the vast majority of your shots are not going to hit. Basically acting like tracer shots, kinda. Letting you figure out exactly where the heck your shooting at? Actually, that was a little better like that. So what I might have to do is a little bit of this. Yeah, it looks a bit funky now. Just curve that like so, and add that like there, I guess? Maybe. Honestly, I think that looks better, just more curved. So bring this down. I'm gonna kind of make it a little bit stubby at the very end. Grab that like so. Bring that in like that. Hopefully this is actually helping people figure out what my build style is, even though this is a very unorthodox build for me. People have been saying that they kind of want to see me build and get my build style. I remember somebody earlier saying that, so hopefully they are still around. And if not, the stream will go back up onto YouTube. Let's get a bit of shaping going here, just so it's not completely straight. Because you don't want to have too many flat surfaces. You want to have the eye sort of distracted. And anything that's really flat and obvious kind of draws people's attention to it. Let's see what that's going to look like. Okay, that adds a little bit of visual flair to it. So let's go with that. Like so, and like so. Hopefully this will actually function well in combat. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Actually, this would be another good spot for vents. Yeah, okay. So people were saying the red color. Yes. Drone. Also looking to play. What am I missing here? I guess that comment just kind of came out of nowhere. But yes, once drone is, I guess, released or has their demo or something, I will be covering it a lot more. Orange and red, people were saying. I'm not sure about the orange and red combo. Honestly, I kind of like pure red. I don't mind that, actually. There and there and there. Just gotta add some metal to it to make it look a bit, I don't know, visually distinct. Like that. No, let's go with there again. Red, orange, brown, and a bit of black. Maybe? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'll get this color in just to see what it looks like. So what would the brown look like? Actually, I think the brown fits better overall. It's basically just a darker orange. So let's go with that. Got that there. Add a little bit brown here. Sure. Brown there. Where do I want brown? Yeah, no, let's go with that. I got the metal here. Let's have it sort of going into the bot, if that makes sense. And then have metal up top. Get some brown going on down on the undercarriage. Yeah, just have a strip going all the way, and I think we could make the tail brown? Or at least the center. Yeah, that's not bad. Fit in some metal back here. Basically, the holders are going to be the metal bit. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Have the metal wrap around like that, and then grab ourselves our brown again and paint it like that. I made some dumb bot named the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Please tell me you put that up on the shop, because I would like to see it. That's what I forgot. Grab that, grab this, and bam. There we go. Much better. Much better, much better, much better. Sure. And then let's add the brown underneath. I'm not quite sure what else we can add here. Maybe metal like that. Yeah, not bad. And then brown over there. Sure, that works. And on that note, I'd say we are done. So we ended up with a 50% health boost, just shy of an 8% damage boost, and 7% speed boost. Alright, let's take it in test mode and see what happens. Duke BR, I'm still watching. Hello, glad you're still here. So let's see if this thing has the weird backup problem that it did before. Yes, it does. Not as bad, but it's just something you need to keep in mind. I mean, it's a price you have to pay if you want to get super close range mortar shots. Although something I did notice that is kind of odd. When you are angled, you can go to minus like 16, 17, or however much you get your weird angle. But you can go all the way back up, and it will rotate around again to try and get to the 80% cap. So what I figured it would have done is basically, see, before, right, yeah, right there. See, at 82%, that's where I figured it would stop. But no, it goes all the way up to 80, yet it can go past the lower limit of 10%, or 10 degrees rather, to minus 17. I don't know, it's weird. At least I find it weird. And faceplant. Ugh. Yeah, you gotta be very careful when using this bot. Good fire rate. Yeah, not too bad. Alright. Search Flying Spaghetti Monster on the shop. Alright, will do. Let's see how terrifying this creation is, noob. Show some love for the underrated Puke Green. I have a few Puke Green bots, don't worry. I actually do quite like that color. Oh yeah, that's right, I do need to color the cockpit. And I went into test mode. Wrong button. Lovely. Sorry about that. Yeah, when you fall down, you spin and look like a DJ dancer. Yeah, it's basically breakdance mode. Instead of breaking it down, you're breaking your face. Alright, before I forget, let's check out Noob's bot. If it would load Flying Spaghetti Monster. Oops. noob spot. Okay. Noob in a box. Huh. This is certainly something. Play... let's just go into test mode. So is there something special about this bot, noob, or is it just a really weird looking bot? Okay. Pretty fast. Stops quite quickly. Not bad. So you can get up to high areas, and then... Huh. It's kind of neat, actually. Let's get our... Woo, it does not like to be... Okay, there we go. It's... Oh, oops. Okay, yeah, that's one thing you gotta worry about. You can kind of hit your guns if you're not careful. It's terrible. Okay, that's the special feature of it. It's just a terrible bot. Good to know, noob. Thank you for that. Sorry if you get a lot of people asking if your bots. Yeah, sorry. The only reason I'm doing noob's bot is because I know him personally. Yeah, I guess that will do it. LOL is bad. Mortar drone on the CRF. Thank you for inspiring me to play Robocraft again. You are the only person I watch to give me news. Actually, come to think of it, I think I'm the only YouTube channel that covers Robocraft news still. I don't really know anyone else that does. 'Cause I know Space Kryptonite used to do that, but not anymore. Gromek, he kind of does, but it's more along the lines of, here is the big new feature, and now let's turn it into a meme. It doesn't really go any deeper into the news than that. Of course, though, it's still a very entertaining video. But yeah, Susan, definitely glad to have you back in the Robocraft world. Let me just check chat real quick. Did I miss something? No, I think that is it. Lathland. No, Lathland hasn't done Robocraft in ages. Question about the chain splitter. Is it glitched? Oh, I've set off a chain reaction of people asking me to view their bots. Terribly sorry, but I'll be doing that if I ever have time to fit in another one of those bot review videos. But yes, on that note, I will go ahead and wrap the stream up. Hopefully you enjoyed. Maybe you learnt a thing or two about building, or at least how I build, personally. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the custom games if you were here for those. And on that note, I of course have been the Awesome Soul. I will see you next time. Take care. And that would be a wrap.